Now, for those of you who first start visiting my channel, obviously there's going to be the few followers that I know, my few friends out there who I just, you know, mass-produced or mass, you know, advertised. Oh, I'm going to make movies, oh, I'm going to make games, yeah, please follow, rate, subscribe, until I have, you know, other regular subscribers out there on YouTube. But, when you first come onto my channel, it's just going to be all music. Just all videos that I just, you know, added to playlists. But the only reason why that is that I kind of DJ a little. I just play music at parties. Morocco's under Barbary states attacks Morocco. Absolutely entering the war. Not that I'm actually going to go there, but I'm definitely joining in. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so I just have music, lots of music. So when I'm at parties, you know, very recently, these past couple of years, a lot of people have been like, hey, Otolars, you really do know how to get people pumping and jumping. Basically, you know, using that kind of language, yeah, pumping and jumping. Right, the Crimeans are going to fall and get their asses handed to them. So, yeah, so I just keep looking for music. I just keep finding more and more and more of all genres, and I keep adding and adding and adding, and before you know it, booyah, I have a few hundred videos. But yeah, it's just for fun. It's just stuff that I like to do. Oh man, regiment, of course. Well, that's fine. I still have the artillery. We shall now attack Tbilisi. I really hope the Dagestanis don't join them. They do. Alright, whatever. I can't. Laying siege to them won't help, and I know they have a lot of armed citizenry, but they do suck. They are, like, very, very bad. So I shall continue the siege. Oh, some basic roads here. I'll throw in a couple more Bashi bazooks just to add some extra firepower. Very good. Some extra troops. Our economy is surprisingly very, very nice, which I'm very pleased about. But still, you know, it doesn't excuse the fact that I need to keep still upgrading. So here, I am going to build up my ports to bring in extra income, like Gaza and Limassol. Good. And now I will start with, I'll build this up, and now I shall go here. Really, all I'm trying to focus on is trying to get my workshops and other basic economic structures up, especially basic farms, because that just helps, just brings in that little extra. I'll build up all the mines here. They're only 1,000 each, so I'll build mine and mine. That'll be very useful, actually. Alright, once again, I am out of money. So, but really, everything's all kind of calm at the moment. I'm not facing any threat from the Russians, really, and I don't want to make a push. I just don't. So I will just sit there and have my troops here, and then just start spreading and making sure everyone is here and calm and on an even keel. Right. I haven't moved forward at all. What else am I doing? I just reminded myself. I have to kick out a minister. You are useless. Happiness and want management. You, my dear sir, are Vizier of the Sea. I would try and throw in, try and have, say, the Turkish versions of the cabinet offices, but you know, my basic survival Turkish is horrific, so I'm not going to bother. Once again, clean out the cabinet. Boom, there we go. So now I'll bring in more cash because I'll be paying less for the small fleet than I'm already paying for, even though I should be paying basically nothing. What's he good for? Swashbuckler. Slippery character. Fantastic. I have a good admiral. Good. Alright, I'll wait for them to attack me, so I'll fight them on the field of battle. So this pilot episode, you will see a battle. You will see me on all my righteous military glory, kicking some Georgian buttocks. which historically speaking, the Ottomans actually weren't a fan of them, so I wish not to insult anyone here who is Georgian or anyone here who's from there. Just, you know, it's just historically speaking, that's what's up. Right, my dear sir, my Hashashin, which is awesome, I love the fact that they retain the name here in this game, shall march near Turkey, and see if they have a general around, maybe assassinate him, blow up some buildings, you know, wreak some havoc here. Try and stall the enemy from helping out their Georgian allies, even though it's impossible because they have to come through here, or they have to go through the forest, which always takes away a turn. You know, even if you do have metalled roads, even if you have like the highest ranking of metalled roads, it doesn't work out. So, okay, we shall now end the turn. I'm telling you, this dorm room situation that I'm in, it's boiling. It's always warm in here. Never before have I sweated so much in my entire life. I sweat in my sleep. I sweat when I wake up and go to the bathroom. I sweat after I've had a shower. It doesn't make any sense. But that's this country. That's Turkey for you. If it ain't warm, it's not Turkey. If it ain't boiling, it's not Kuwait. You know, but yeah, just basic survival. That's what's going on. Right, the Russians have taken Crimea now. Lost a protectorate, but that's no big deal. I have lots of trade with the other foreigners, and they're okay with it. And besides, you know, not that it's a huge, massive impact, but the cabinet really does help you out. If you've noticed, since my previous income that I was coming in, or the previous, you know, the cabinet, which is now honest and actually doesn't steal from me. It's really good. I wish I could kick out my Sultan, but that requires a revolution, and I'm in no position to start one yet. Even although I have seen a campaign where one guy just goes completely all-out balls crazy and just starts a revolution and turns the place into a republic. Good. This is what I want. I want these guys on the field of battle, because I know I can defeat them on the field of battle, unless I'm actually a absolute retard and I actually like leave my Bashi bazookas get shot at like in the front the whole time. And I totally forgot to actually. Ooh, that's one thing I should have remembered. I should have disbanded this guy and got a better general, because when they have higher stars, there's higher morale, so the men fight longer. Whatever, I'll have him do some rear attack or something. This guy won't be standing still. He will be helping out. Maybe that will help out his star process. Okay, well, right now I will just fight it out. Let's do this. Basic military tactics. Well, right now, since no one is really highly advanced, no one has really good, you know, bayonets. No one has any good strong soldiers. And also with Israelis, which are not fantastic, they have to be drawn out thin. Make sure at least most of the men in the regiment actually open fire, and then just hope for the best. Really just hope for the best. I'm lucky though in the regard that these guys don't have line infantry, because if they did, they would actually destroy me. Even if one regiment, they would totally wipe me out, because Georgians count as Europeans, and European infantry really is better than early Ottoman infantry. Until you start recruiting, of course, Janissaries, then of course you're fantastic. Now the computer, being absolutely cheap, deploys me in the rain, so my artillery is not going to be very accurate, but I'm going to count on the enemy being an absolute moron and coming in close, and thus I'll switch to canister shot and just massacre them. And this is basic artillery, so they're not going anywhere. I'll start them off here. It's a good firing position, at least I hope it is. I always, before I start battles, I search the surrounding area to look for a hill to deploy my artillery, and look for hills also to deploy my infantry or scout infantry, to make sure they have the finest, you know, line of fire. So, Bashi bazooks, you will go here, hide in these woods, hopefully spring out a trap. These guys will do the same. These Israelis will form a battle line. Make this smaller. Form a battle line here. I'll extend it as the battle goes, and this general will form up here, and I'll have him move out and do some flank attacks and stuff. So actually I'll set him up on the flank, and we shall now start. I'll turn off. I always now turn off fire at will, just to make sure I have, you know, whatever's in my sights, and I can pick the greatest target, and then I start letting loose. Right, end of deployment. the enemy has spread out all over the place. Most of their troops will be here. So pikemen and militia. So the regular troops are here. I can tell most of the regular troops are here, and they'll have buffed up some firelock citizenry here with some militia, or most of them. Firelock. Yeah, so they only have these guys buffed by about one bunch of militia, and the rest of the actual troops are here. I will open fire as soon as you guys come in range of the regiment of horse, because these guys actually pose the greatest threat. They really do. After that, the infantry can actually be quite easily taken care of, because firelocked citizenry are terrible. But of course, I have actually won battles with firelock armed citizenry because of the fact, you know, if you have lots of numbers and you stretch them out and they shoot point blank, then you're fine. I just hope the cavalry just gets in range soon, because then I'll probably have to switch targets and actually shoot at these militia and try and scare them off. But one thing that's integral to this battle is to switch to canister shot. Because once these guys get close, then that's it, it's over. These guys aren't going anywhere, they're just going to get absolutely hammered and annihilated. So I'm going to open fire now, shoot at the cavalry. Hopefully I'll actually hit them. I really hope I do. If they, of course, if my cannons are stupid and just blow up, I don't know, buildings, then I won't be very happy. Shot into the hill there. Isn't a hill area actually, it's a normal firing position. Okay, that was a good shot, but of course I hit a horse, but of course it's once again the computer being cheap. Always the computer tries to make it as cheap as possible. You guys hide in those woods, woody area. There we go. I want to try and get these guys knocked out as soon as possible. They're bearing down on me now. And I'll have to make sure. I have to defend the cannons as well. These bashes. Shot at. Of course they are losing to the guy. Right, I'll pull back here. Switch to canister shot and shoot at the militia. There. I want to try and get them out of the fight as soon as I can. Actually, that's not smart. Don't go this way. Very good. Alright, come on. I'm begging you. Please, do it. Alright. Yes. Alright. Oh no. Okay, but I was hoping, pardon me for the silence, I do this quite a bit actually when I'm really getting into it, but now of course what I hoped wouldn't happen has happened anyway. They have assaulted the cannons. So I'm trying to knock these guys out as fast as I can, so my men can hopefully not run away. Please don't run away, and take control of the cannons again. And then we can take these guys on. General, get out of there. Hopefully these guys don't run away. Switch the canister shot. Militia, while on. Okay, shoot these guys. Right, I've caught these guys out of formation a little bit, and hopefully because they're just General's bodyguard, they should be able to kill a few of them. But of course, they're probably going to get slaughtered. Right, well, basically all this hangs in the balance now. Done a rear assault, holding my ground as long as I can. They're pikemen, so they get a bonus fighting in melee. So I'm gonna pull out my general and attack these firelock guys so they don't keep shooting at my people. Okay, great. Of course, my idiot general ran for it. Well, there. Well, you see what happens though. Just when you think you have it in the bag, you kind of lose it. So my people run for it, and I'll come back another day. Yeah, run. Don't kill them all. Don't kill them all. Good. Yeah, withdraw. There. I'm out of here. I'll fast forward. Actually, I'll just skip out of this and I'll fast forward quickly. I'll be right back.